The Humble One guides Tottenham to our first Premier League away win in 10 months. Welcome back to another video. Now, yesterday it was Jose Mourinho's first game in charge for Tottenham. We played West Ham and we won 3-2. Tottenham went into a fantastic 3-0 lead. It looked like that we were controlling the game, very, very in charge of the game, and we should have scored more goals. But the most important thing is that we got the 3 points yesterday. We climbed from 14th place to 9th place in the Premier League. But it was just so important to get the win for lots of reasons. We hadn't won away in the Premier League for 10 months. The previous 12 Premier League games away from home, we only got 3 points. That was 3 draws and 9 defeats. So Jose Mourinho has already done or already got the points that we got in the previous 12 Premier League away games. So it just felt a huge sigh of relief after the game to just get those 3 points. Lots of changes under Mourinho. I know he's only been in charge for a couple of days, but he played at a formation of a 4-2-3-1. It gave our attacking players a lot more freedom. Playing Lucas Moura, Heung-min Son, Dele Alli and Harry Kane all up front. It was a very, very attacking lineup. Before the game, I was hugely excited. You know, an hour before the game, the teams come out. Hugely excited to see Lucas Moura in the team. I know a lot of fans have been crying out for Mauricio Pochettino to be putting Lucas Moura in the starting lineup a lot more. And it was really interesting to see that a player that Jose Mourinho has admired a lot in the past and tried to buy, and of course Eric Dyer as well, and they were both in Mourinho's starting lineup against West Ham. Now the goals, they started with Heung-min Son after 36 minutes, Lucas Moura after 43 minutes. Excellent work by Dele Alli and Heung-min Son as well for Lucas Moura's goal. Half-time score was 2-0. Harry Kane, just after the break, 49th minute, put us 3-0 up. And then Antonio and Obona got their goals to make it 3-2. But hugely delighted with the win. And also, I must say, Jose Mourinho's passion in his first game as manager of Tottenham, I was very, very impressed. And I'll be completely honest, I was very wary about Mourinho's appointment. Yes, he was my number one choice after Mauricio Pochettino was sacked. But we've got to give him a clean slate. He has been very, very humble. He's been very charming. He's been very funny. I've been very, very impressed in the last couple of days since he's taken over, and I hope that this is the new Mourinho, and I hope that he gets us many, many more points to come, because let's face it, we do need that top 4 finish this season. As I mentioned earlier, Jose Mourinho in his first game set Tottenham up as a 4-2-3-1. The lineup was as follows: Paulo Gazzaniga in goal, and then the back 4 consisted of Serge Aurier, Davinson Sanchez, Toby Alderweireld and Ben Davies, and then the 2 holding midfielders, Harry Winks and Eric Dyer. The 3 attacking players, Lucas Moura, Dele Alli and Heung-min Son, and then up front, Harry Kane. Substitutes yesterday were as follows: Danny Rose, Kyle Walker-Peters, Moussa Sissoko, Giovanni Lo Celso, Juan Foyth, Christian Eriksen and goalkeeper Brandon Austin. So the match stats for the game, West Ham v Tottenham. Tottenham had 53% possession. West Ham had 11 shots. Tottenham had 15. West Ham only had 4 shots on target to Tottenham 6. Corners, West Ham had 3. Tottenham had 7. And fouls, West Ham 12. Tottenham 14. Now, when you read those shots for Tottenham, 15 and then 6 on target, we should have scored more goals. We should have put the game to bed early on in the second half, but it was a very good performance in the first 60 to 70 minutes. The last 20 to 30 minutes wasn't so great, which of course we conceded those 2 goals. But overall, as I said, it was getting the 3 points that was the most important. And we do seem to ship quite a few goals, and we don't seem to be keeping that many clean sheets, certainly in the Premier League and certainly away from home in the Premier League. But Jose Mourinho is very, very, very good defensively, always has been at any team he's been at. And of course, you don't win trophies if you can't defend. So watch this space. I'm sure that our defence will improve big time over the next couple of months. So Harry Kane got our 3rd goal against West Ham yesterday in our 3-2 win, and he is now the 3rd all-time top goal scorer at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Martin Shivers is now on 174 goals. Harry Kane moves into 3rd place on 175 goals. Bobby Smith is at 208, and Jimmy Greaves, who of course is the top goal scorer of all time at Tottenham, has got 266 goals. So now Harry Kane is only 33 behind Bobby Smith and only 91 behind Jimmy Greaves. Now, if you didn't see it yesterday, straight after the game, Heung-min Son ran into the crowd and gave a little boy his shirt that he wore in the game. An absolutely fantastic moment. Climbed over the hoardings there at West Ham, got into the crowd and put a huge smile on a little boy's face of having that shirt. But an interesting fact, actually, Heung-min Son scored yesterday one of the goals, the first goal in the game, and he has now scored 19 goals in all competitions throughout 2019. He is Tottenham's leading goal scorer in all competitions during this calendar year because Harry Kane has only netted 18 to Heung-min Son's 19. As we all know, Harry Kane loves to score against West Ham and he loves to score in a London derby. He has now scored 8 goals in his last 9 Premier League games against West Ham, and he's scored 29 goals in 46 Premier League London derbies. Only 3 players have scored more goals in London derbies than Harry Kane so far. That is Thierry Henry with 43 goals, Teddy Sheringham with 32 goals, and Frank Lampard with 32. But I think in a couple of years' time, Harry Kane will bypass all of these 3, and he will hold the record. Tottenham seem to love the fixture, West Ham United away, and certainly playing at the London Stadium. We have now beaten them for the last 3 games at their own stadium, and that is the first time ever in history that we have won away at West Ham for 3 consecutive league games. Jose Mourinho always does very, very well on his first game in charge of a new club. He hasn't lost the first game at a new club for over 19 years. Eric Dyer, who of course was in the starting lineup for Jose Mourinho's first game against West Ham, he was talking after the game and told the media the following: "I'm very happy that it is Mourinho. For me, it's very special to be able to play for him. We're very lucky to have played for Pochettino and now Mourinho. I feel very lucky to be able to play for these 2 managers." As I mentioned right at the very start of the video, humble Jose Mourinho. Now, I just loved his interview after the game, certainly on Match of the Day, when he said, "I'd hate it if anyone thought that Jose made an impact because I did nothing. All I'm here to do is to help the team." And it was all about the team, because lots of journalists have been saying, "What a great start for you." And he replied with, "It's not about me. It is about the team. It is about winning." And I just love that. I really, really did. And also, he was talking about music in the changing room after the game. And he said the following: "When you go away, the music after the game I like. A victory is something that you have to value. It is hard to win matches. The music was loud. I don't care what the music is. I just like the feelings that the boys are happy." Absolutely love that. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And as I said earlier on in the video, I've been very, very impressed with him so far. And I feel like we can reach top 4 again. I do. Yes, we're sat in 9th place in the Premier League right now, but as long as we keep winning matches and avoid defeat, keep picking up the points and keep winning, I'm sure that at the end of the season we will be in the top 4 and qualify for next year's Champions League. And talking of Champions League, the next game for Jose Mourinho is on Tuesday. It is at home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against Olympiacos. And then Jose Mourinho will have his first Premier League game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium next Saturday, and that will be at home to Bournemouth. Just want to end this video by thanking everybody for messaging yesterday. Lots of people watched BT Sport and Match of the Day, etc. And you may have seen me holding up a banner saying, "Thank you, Poch, welcome Jose." I thought it was very important to give some kind of message that you know, of thanks to Pochettino. I felt very, very sad when Pochettino was sacked, and I know everybody knows my thoughts on. I thought that he would have probably been given a little bit more time, but when he was sacked, and then I got my head around it, and then thinking, who would I like as the next manager? Jose Mourinho was the first on my list. So yes, it was very sad, but now we have a new manager. I believe in backing the manager. I've always believed in whoever plays for you, whether you like them or not. You back them, you cheer for them, and that goes exactly the same for whoever manages my great club. You know, at the end of the day, we are Tottenham Hotspur supporters. We can't favour one person and support that one individual. You know, I support the club as a whole, and whoever is employed by the club to take us forward and ultimately give us good times ahead, and hopefully will bring trophies as well. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've certainly been in a much better mood this weekend after we got the 3 points yesterday, and I will see you tomorrow for the match preview, Tottenham v Olympiacos. Come on, you Spurs. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you like the shirt I've been wearing in today's video, you can order one of these shirts and many, many more from Toffs.com. You can also get in touch with them by email. It is enquiries@toffs.com. All of the links are in the description box below this video. They have an absolutely superb range of retro Tottenham shirts, so don't miss out.